are live on a Friday night early. I should be working, but the host had an emergency right outside her house. Crazy. Things happen. So, today was a crazy long day. I say that every day, don't I? But it's true. I finished the gazebo by 12 noon today. Then I went to an hour's worth of physical therapy. And then I went 30 miles bike riding. And then I just finished doing a few hours of shows. So it's been like that, nonstop all day. But I love it. And we don't need a clock tonight. Absolutely not. I'm not going bike riding tomorrow because I went today. Tomorrow I'm going to clean up the backyard a little bit. Yeah, it looks, even though I only put one rod, I may have to put the second rod, but until I put the, I'm not feeling safe. I'm not feeling too comfortable with that rod just being held on a clamp in the back of the bike. It's working great. I just don't feel safe. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to clamp, make like a temporary clamp. I don't know how I'm going to rig that. I would have to look at the picture. I'll do that in a second, but let me just finish pop-outs. I'm not feeling safe. I kept looking back at the camera, at the rod, to make sure it was still on the bike. That's how unsafe I felt. That it was going to fall off. And by the way, we are not staying on Tube, Facebook very long. I am chilling tonight. I am definitely going to relax and listen to music tonight. Oh, you like the way the gazebo looked? Like I said, it's been a busy day. All right, hold on. I'm trying to set everything up. Rumble. Oh, I know what I'm missing. This one. So it looks like the Crew 10 was successful, thank gosh. I was working, I couldn't watch it. What's up, C? Are you finally off? Oh yeah, let me look at that. I'm not gonna really obsess on this right now because I'll do it tomorrow since I'm not gonna do anything else. All right, let me look at this carefully. See how it's just standalone? That scares me. Because if that loosens up, the camera flies. So I have to think of a way. The cargo bag is the problem. That's the problem. There actually is another way. I just thought of it. That's an open-ended pipe. I can connect something to the sides of that piece so it won't move. In other words, I can attach something coming out the sides of the pipe and attaching somewhere to here. to keep this like a triangular thing, but that does still not prevent it from going backwards. And I could technically connect it to the cargo bag. I'm gonna have to zoom in more. Absolutely. I can actually cut a slit here, a slit right there, and a slit on this side, and put something to tie around the rod so it's connected to the cargo bag at all times. So God forbid this loosens up down here, it won't go backwards. It won't be able to go anywhere. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm not gonna use Velcro because I'm not keen on Velcro holding. So I'm gonna cut into this material here and on this side, and I'm going to tie this up somehow, and I'm not with zip ties because they get brittle. I'm going to think about what I'm going to use here, and that will at least keep me peace of mind from this piece falling backwards. Does that make sense? I think it does. But I'm still going to try to anchor coming out of the pipe the side of the rods to keep it straight. So that's going to be an interesting idea. I'll worry about this tomorrow because I'm not doing anything tomorrow. That's a nice view right there. And this happened today. It's done. Gazebo's done completely. And that's how it came out. Came out beautiful. So I finished the gazebo in 24 hours. The whole thing. Because this was done by noon today. I did it this morning when I woke up. I only slept 5 hours. So now I got to clean all this mess. And I got to I'm not going to put the netting and anything around this until late spring. It doesn't make sense for it to get weathered at all. I do have to put the Traeger. I should do that now. Because I'm going to get this ready to make the corned beef on Monday. Yeah, I don't know about a tripod. But you know something? I could. That's not, you're on the right track, Mike. You're on the right track. Because believe it or not, I can use the framing of a tripod base. I could use a guitar stand. I just have to frame it out to reinforce it. But I did do today the 360 bike ride. So this is 360. And it's from Highland, New York to Hopewell Junction, New York, which is a 30-mile round trip ride today. So I finished the gazebo by noon. I did physical therapy for an hour. And then I went bike riding for 2 hours, 30 miles. And then I did a couple of live shows just now. So it's been a busy night, a busy day. But it's Friday night now. So, yeah, and exactly. I got to stabilize the pole from the wind. I have to reinforce that base. But I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about it tonight. Because then I'll obsess on it. But this is the walkway bridge over the Hudson. It is the longest walkway bridge in the world. You could look it up. It might even say it. You have to walk the bike to the actual bridge because there's a lot of pedestrians in that one area. But this is 360. We can look behind. This is good for the Quest 3 goggles. And there I am, cruising along. This is a great view, by the way. A great view. And look how much more stable the camera is. But I have to reinforce it. I don't feel safe with it. And I want to put an additional rod to make it even higher so you don't see me. To be honest, I mean, you would have to go like way down to see me. You see, the rod is there. See the shadow? You can see where it's attached in the back of the cargo rack. Let's look. Look how nice that looks. That's the Hudson River. Now, this is a high quality video. I've seen a lot of poor quality 360s. And that's why I am not going to upload. I uploaded this one because it didn't come out bad. I will not upload poorly done 360 videos. I will not. Look how windy it was. But then again, it's always windy on the bridge. It was a beautiful day today. Absolutely stunning, actually. What's up to those on TikTok? I see Willie and Cole Wayne. In pain, Cole Wayne. Man, I went to physical therapy today and I was in pain. But yeah, this is a beautiful ride. Let me just do this again. And this is the Catskill, beginning of the Catskill Mountains right back there. And of course the Hudson River goes all the way up to Canada. St. Lawrence River. But yeah, this came out nice today. Just, I want to like I said, I want to resecure the rod, and I have an extra rod piece to go higher, but I was afraid today with it being too flimsy, too high, with the weight of the camera on top. This camera is expensive. It's not something I wanted to fall and break. Not about to risk that. These are not cheap. These GoPro 360s. And what is that, JT? Or JL? I can't even make that out. So yeah, this was today. And it's a beautiful ride. Like I said, this is long. I'm not going to play it. It's almost 2 hours long. Let's go to the middle. I should be at Hopewell Junction. It's very remote. It's beautiful. Now, I don't know where the heck I am. I think I'm getting close to Hopewell Junction. It's a train station. Yes, I am. I could tell by the houses there. This is a dangerous street right here. Oh my gosh. It's across. There's a shooting range to the left. And if I was to wear my Quest 3 right now, this would look pretty cool. With the Q3, it would work. It would look pretty cool. Because that's what this is really built for. Instead of using my mouse, I could just be turning my head with the Quest 3. And now we're entering Hopewell Junction. This is 15 miles into the bike ride. Then it's 15 miles back, obviously. Why did it do that? And this is Hopewell Junction. I stopped to drink my Gatorade. I made a little U-turn. This guy came right in front of me with his dog. I was like, oh. He didn't see me. He didn't know I was behind him. This guy. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to run over the dog. Look, the dog's right in my way. I was like, oh my gosh. Then I make a little U in the grass because I didn't want to cut this person off. Respect my elders. See, this is an old rail line, so and this is Hopewell Junction Station. That's a museum right there. This is a beautiful hamlet. I stop at this bench. No, the next one. Right here. It was beautiful today. Yep, Gatorade time. I drank the whole thing. I needed it. And you can see I'm warm. Even though it's 58 degrees, I'm warm. I'm bundled up. I've got winter gloves on, a hoodie with two t-shirts underneath. I've got, I'm listening to music. That's why I'm doing that. I got the earbuds in. 2 pairs of thermal socks, so I'm warm. Oh yeah, people walking dogs are a major hazard when riding a bike. Oh my gosh, are they? I choked that Gatorade down, sugar-free. I don't take much of a break. I get right back on the bike and start going back. But this is beautiful. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. I'm missing. Oh, I put the camera up a little higher. I was readjusting it to see how it would look on the way back. And then we'll see. I want to see the bridge. Because then I'll know how the camera looks with the different angle. I tilted it. Yeah, the bridge is coming up. Here we go. It's still... I definitely gonna have to put the rod and make it higher. But it looks good, right? At least I think it looks good. It's flowing nice. It's smooth. It's not jumping. That's a good thing. The image looks good. It's 4K. I have it recorded at 4. Actually, it's 5.6, but I make it to 4K. That's called the Mid-Hudson Bridge. Right there. And again, this is the Hudson River. Right? Isn't it a good view? It's a beautiful view. It's a beautiful ride. Period. And just think, there's 750 miles of this in the state of New York. 750 miles of this. It's all connected. It's wild. Now, there are some areas, like when I go to New York City, I have to ride on actual bike lanes to get back to the trail from a park, take the streets to get back to the trail, because I got lost. That's the only reason. But up here, it's like this. It's all trails, all mostly paved. There is off-road, like where I was at the Bear Country the other day. That's off-road. but it's still nice and packed. Let me just turn this around. There's the Hudson. Let's get one more view of the bridge. Nice. There's a lot of people out. There's always a lot of people on the bridge. A lot of tourists. And I'm moving. There's nobody in front of me. Nothing to slow me down. I'm moving on the bridge. I'm doing about 22, which is pretty fast out on the bridge. And that was basically the ride today. It was fun. Let me just shut this off. And the good thing is, I got the gazebo done, which is a major, major plus. That is so awesome. Let me just shut this down. And it came up beautiful. And we're going to be watching the sky. I'm playing music tonight. I'm resting. I've had a crazy few days. I'm going to chill out and listen to music and drink apple juice. And where's that picture of the gazebo again? Yeah, I gotta open the pool soon. Not soon. It doesn't get open till like the first week of May. So I still got like 6 weeks. But I'm really happy the way the gazebo came out. And I built it by myself. It's not easy by oneself. Not at all to build that by yourself. It's a two-person job, really. Because how do you hold that up to put the frame together? How do you do it by yourself? I did. So tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to put the pellets in the smoker in my Traeger, which I should do now because I'm going to get ready to do the corned beef in the smoker for St. Patrick's Day on Monday. 2 of them. So I got to get the smoker ready here. But yep, that's it. It's been a heck of a day. Busy day. Now, you can see there is aurora activity, but since the moon is bright, it's kind of washing it. You see it though? You see the pinks and the greens on the screen? And last night we had fun with the moon, didn't we? I know Nick stayed up, Bob stayed up, Elise stayed up, Mike stayed up till about 12:30, and then he passed out. Yeah, I gotta get I got the pellets. I got 2 bags in the car, and I found one in the garage when I was digging out that gazebo to put it up. Brand new in 2 boxes. It was a nightmare. Oh my gosh. It was buried. That was in my garage for 2 years. Brand new, waiting to be put up. That gazebo. I'm glad I didn't damage it. That's the good thing. I didn't damage it, obviously. That was risky. So I found a bag of pellets. I don't even know. I think it's Signature or Hickory. I didn't even look. But maybe that's what I'm going to do right now before I start hanging out. Bob, too bad you're all the way on the other side of the country in British Columbia. Otherwise, we'd be biking. Well, once your knee gets better, oh my God. That's crazy. You know why I'm not doing a show right now? I shouldn't be till after 11. The host heard a screeching accident in front of a house. And something happened. So she said, "But I can't do the show. I'm devastated." So I said, okay, we'll reschedule for next week. I was like, wow, how things can happen. Literally 10 minutes before the show was going to start. Then I'm scrambling to put replays and, oh my gosh, never a good thing. I understand what happened, but for me, it's difficult because I got to scramble. And we're going to go put, it'll turn to color once I get outside, but I'm going to put the pellets in the smoker. And I got all kinds of tools and stuff out there. I'm not going to worry about that till tomorrow. And I don't know how I'm going to put solar lights on it. I'm going to have to try to figure that out because I always put solar lights in my gazebo. All right, let's get that bag of pellets. Alexa, brighten living room light, 50%.
Okay.
Oh, the light went on. How did it pick me up? Oh, the cat's underneath, that's why. Kiddo! Look at the kiddos! Let me get that bag. The cat's in the backyard under the table on the cushion. And the other kiddo. Oh shit. That's not good. Uh-oh. Okay. I bet you it went off. The the camera go off, you don't even know what happened. The bag broke. It went off, right? Oh no, it's on. All right, let me go back out and finish this. I already fed you. I just finished feeding you that. Wow, the whole bag broke. Still more. Kittles. And that's a wrap. Let me wash my hands. Okay. At least it's got the pellets in. At least that's prepped. Alexa, dim the room light 50%.
Okay.
Alexa, I love you.
That's really nice. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And you can see the cats. Those are feral cats. So they have two houses in front of the house. But they have a cushion underneath the table too. And now that it's getting a little warmer, they're not going to stay in those heated cat houses. They want to get that air. So they're enjoying it. It's not bad out. It's like 50 degrees out, maybe. It's warm out. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 47 degrees Fahrenheit.
47, I was close.
Tonight, expect a low of 39 degrees.
Not bad. Not bad. And that was hickory pellets. So are you ready, Mike, to do the smoker on Monday for St. Patrick's Day? Do some corned beef brisket? Yummy. Yummy. I can't wait. Dagger, what's happening? Dagger, how's the weather down there? Because about well, a few days ago, I've been watching your weather. It's supposed to be nasty over there, but more to the north and maybe to your west, but still you're in that area of in Alabama of terrible weather. Now, I don't know if it's still to your west. Really? I'm sitting right in the middle of a level 5 warned area of Alabama tomorrow. Yeah, right now it's still to your west and maybe south. That's moving in. It's not good. The whole midsection of the country from Canada all the way down to the Gulf. Bad weather. And that'll shift east on Sunday. So be careful. Really? Is it that bad? That's scary. For you to say that, that's... But I've been predicting this all week. And like Ken comes to ask me sometimes of weather forecasts because he says I'm more accurate than the people he sees on TV. Right, Ken? He's in Rumble. He'll tell you. I'm really, really good at weather forecasting. Like, I gotta say, I probably do have a better record than the people you see on TV. And I'm not saying that from an egotistical point of view. It's just fact. Whoa. I think I got the wrong. Oktoberfest. Anyway. And hello to those on TikTok. If anyone's there. That Oktoberfest looks darker than apple juice. But we are not staying on the tube. I've been warning people to keep an eye on this weather all week. Wow. What? Sunday they're predicting F3 or bigger long track tornadoes? Oh my gosh. Please be safe. So tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday? A multi-day event? That's because you got a lot of that Gulf moisture coming up from the south, and also you got that storm coming from the west and to the north, but the winds coming wrap around again around the low, and that moisture coming up from the rotation in the atmosphere. That's what causes it. So you're right in. I just want to check something quick before I get off Facebook and the tube. I want to see what's going on. Oh yeah, look at all that Gulf moisture coming up. And look at this big low pressure here with the winds coming around it. Interacting with the Gulf moisture. That's recipe for crazy. All I said from Canada all the way to the Gulf. This is a massive system. And then a lot of this is going to shift to the east on Sunday. I can't imagine what this radar's looking like right now. It's probably lit up. It's more to the north. But still, Arkansas is dealing with some severe thunderstorms. Look at this. Look at that. And I know people who live right there too. I hope they're okay. Oh my gosh. But this is going to get really nasty. You can see the development of some of these tops leaving eastern Texas. But tomorrow, tonight even, the activity is going to pick up here. But look at this. Look at this. Look at these storms lining up. Look at this in Missouri. Oh, I don't like that hook right there. I don't like this. We need to check something. Where is it? Here. We need to check radar Omega. See if there's any severe red alerts here. Yep, 23 of them. Oh, I see tornado warnings without even clicking on this. There are 5. Illinois, Missouri, just like those where those storms are, and Arkansas. Look at this. And there's another one here. But Illinois, there's one here. From this cell, it looks like it's weakening, but still. But Illinois? All right, what's going on with the radar? I don't see anything. Let me go to the local radar. It's like right in the middle of it. So yeah, there's a few tornado. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a fifth somewhere. But you get the idea. Look at this whole area right here. And it's just going to get worse over the next few hours and days, actually. So if you live in these areas, please pay attention to your local newscasts and authorities. The whole state is under a state of emergency? Wow. Crazy. That's terrible. Anyway, I am going to now end it on the tube and on Facebook. We will be on Twitch, of course, TikTok, Rumble. But I want to chill and listen to some music and relax. I've had a long, and we stayed up till like 4 a.m. with the lunar eclipse. Then I got up at 9 and I finished the gazebo by noon, went to physical therapy for an hour, and rode my bike for 30 miles. And did a couple of shows tonight, so I haven't stopped. And I didn't get much sleep. Poor baby. Good. All right, so let me get rid of the tube. So for those on YouTube, have a great night, great weekend. Be safe if you're anywhere in these storms. And good night. Okay, they're done. Now let's go to Facebook.